Alfred, did the city records turn up anything?
They didn't. According to the city permits, there's been no mining in Gotham City since the Cauldron was completed.
Judging from what we found last night, they've been digging down there for centuries.
Give this a listen, Alfred. Babs managed to repair some of the court voice recordings.
Dionysium brought the Talons back to life.
Sort of. Dionysium's basically weak as hell Lazarus pit water. Brings back motor functions, but free will's as good as gone.
So, what is a Talon exactly? Some kind of feral zombie assassin?
We've all seen weirder shit. Maybe.
Feral zombie. Sounds like Jason, all right.
I recognize a voice. The older woman is Constance Cobblepot, I'm fairly certain.
And the others?
More difficult to say. Maybe if I heard them in person.
In person. Tim, put the waveforms on the screen.
It's hard to find a match with all the damage and voice modulation. Maybe the matching system would have better luck if...
We match what we have against the live voices.
Fun, but how do we find these jackasses?
2 words. Orchard Hotel.
The Masquerade. The event of the season. This year's dedicated to Master Bruce.
Gotham's rich dress up and pretend they're humanitarians. I've been a few times.
So it's Dirtbag Central.
With so many of Gotham's elite together, security at the Masquerade will be tight. Finding out their plans first would give you an important advantage.
I'll tweak our masks to record telescopic audio.
If we can get a good vantage point, we may be able to put some faces to these mystery voices.
Sounds like our kind of party.
There's new information on the board. Head of security for the Orchard Hotel, Mr. Hendricks, has agreed to a meeting. The details are pinned to the evidence board.
I've always heard the Orchard Hotel is haunted.
That's true at least one night a year. Bunch of rich ghouls in masks.
Me. Madame Palomares said I'd be hearing from you. I'm Charlotte.
I recognize you, but I don't know from where.
My wife and I donate to a number of charities around town. She's quite well off. I'm an artist, so I didn't exactly start out that way.
What made you join the Watch?
I love my wife, but some of her friends, they live in a different world than the rest of us. They report the pettiest crimes and get away with far worse things themselves.
And the damn cops won't help.
No. Before the Watch, the only other person I could talk to was Bruce Wayne. And now he's... Bruce told me I could use my connections to actually do some good for this city. Like he did with the Martha Wayne Foundation. And then somehow I found myself talking to Batman. And now you.
Happy to help. What intel you got?
Good luck.
Shit. Looks like the court got to Hendricks first.
We have multiple reports of suspicious activity.
I bet that's Hendricks.
We need officers near the Gotham Naval Research Facility.
It's those masked creeps. Guess I'm in the right spot.
Whoever's out there, I knocked out one guy, but there's more of them. Make it. I'm okay in here. Focus on them first.
They don't know when to quit.
Never cross the court. Help me when you can. Don't forget I'm here.
More of them. Bring it.
Stop where you are, scum.
I had a feeling this day was coming. You wouldn't believe the things that I heard at the hotel.
Yeah, the court seems to like their privacy.
Shit, they're real? That explains the masks. Look, one of my guys was feeding them info. You know what? You should probably have all the same intel too.
Hope you got a good therapist. And thanks for the drive.
This city is going to the birds, I swear.
Belfry, I took care of it. Hendricks handed me a data drive after I saved him.
Excellent. Please return to the Belfry so we can evaluate next steps.
Almost at the scene.
Party's over. Gotta go.
I've uploaded the data we got from Hendricks. It should be ready soon. I've seen Bruce make that same face when he got stuck on a case. What's on your mind?
Everything starts with Ra's al Ghul attacking Batman, but I can't figure out how it connects.
You've never had to fight the League, have you? Ra's was a fanatic. He formed the League of Shadows centuries ago to root out corruption all over the world.
His philosophy, if you want to call it that, is that he should destroy things to build them back up. He's wiped out multiple cities over the centuries.
He set his sights on Gotham. Batman stopped him. He was impressed. So he named Bruce his heir.
That suddenly. Even though Bruce said no thanks.
But it meant Raish left Gotham alone. And that is until he showed up and... Bruce.
Talia says Raish was behaving erratically when he died.
Yeah. I put money on that not being the whole story.
Hang on. What if our starting point is earlier? Batman died while he was investigating the Court of Owls.
You think Raish found out about it? But why come after his heir?
Raish cares about two things. Rooting out corruption and protecting the Lazarus Pits. So if the court was using an extract from the pits to create talents...
Raish blows a gasket, steps in himself. Things escalate. Both he and Bruce end up dead.
And without Batman keeping a lid on Gotham's corruption, the court starts to stretch its wings.
The League follows Raish to Gotham, and there's nobody to stop them from attacking the court.
Gotham City becomes ground zero for a goddamn war.
And no Batman to save it.
I guess that's our job now.
Yeah. It is. And we know what we need to do. We root out the court, and we keep the League away from Gotham.
I really miss him.
Excellent. The drive Mr. Hendricks provided us contains exactly what we need. I've set up a safe house for Mr. Hendricks. His original one was compromised, but he'll be all right now.
Glad to hear it.
You deserve it.
Give it up, hero!
This game's over! I won't go down as easily.
Stop!
Are you in yet?
Yeah.
How he disguised his voice back in the day.
Take a nap.
I'm just getting warmed up. The more of these jerks are inside. No point in waiting around here. Guess I'll have to do this quietly. Huh, another lab. What was Freeze doing here?
So they built Freeze's machine in here.
Cool, right?
And we can take whatever we want?
Yep.
I feel like a kid in a transistor store.
You'll thank me later. I hear banging. Is someone stuck in there? Dead. Scientist from the looks of it. Was trying to get to this console.
I'm not ready for this!
I don't know what they were storing here, but it must have been important. Another scientist dead. What the hell was Freeze thinking? ID card says Dr. Theodore Upshot, head of cryogenic research.
Victor did what he did, despite the dangers. I can say that I only enabled him, but I also absolutely enabled him. That's guilt right there. The machine we built is unstable, untested. Of course, I insisted on a failsafe. A disruptor for the likely event that Victor uses the machine to play God. The disruptor made Victor mad. He asked if I had lost faith. I hid the thing instead of destroying it because I fear him. Almost as much as I fear the potential of what we've created. If you're listening to this, please, forgive me.
failsafe hidden in his office. Guess everyone has secrets. The failsafe has to be around here somewhere. Hidden compartment under the floor. A classic. Belfry, I picked up a disruptor device at Quartz Labs. The scientist who built Freeze's machine built this too. Must be important.
Good work. We'll wait for you back at the Belfry.
I always figured Bruce just didn't like the masquerade because it was pretentious.
He did always say he found it distasteful. But all this time, the Court of Owls.
Bruce had good instincts. He just didn't know how good.
Did you find anything else about Mr. Freeze at Quartz Labs?
Not really. Whatever he has planned, he was willing to kill Dr. Upshot over it. At least we've got the disruptor.
If we could track down what Freeze took from the lab, it would give us a better idea of what we're dealing with.
Got about a dozen people frozen here. Need paramedics ASAP.
All units, shootout in progress at Elliott Center.
Multiple accidents. Too many. We can't respond to them all.
Is there something in the weather report about an ice age?
Be advised, extreme weather event in progress.
Temperatures have fallen 60 degrees in just minutes. An extreme cold front?
Weather doesn't do that. Not without some help.
Freeze.
Freeze can make weather now?
Freeze can make weather now.
The storm is localized around Elliott Center. We need to get there now.
Belfry, Elliott Center is covered in ice. The anomaly is on the roof. It must be Freeze. Time for a closer look.
All units at Elliott Center, air support inbound. Hostiles opening fire on upper floors. Air support, can you do a fly around?
The GCPD are in over their heads.
Good thing you showed up when you did.
The storm is getting worse. I recommend you find a way inside Elliott Center quickly.
Don't worry. The GCPD chopper took care of that.
The GCPD is pulling back the helicopter due to the severity of the storm.
Yeah, figured. Gotta keep going. Belfry, what the hell was that?
The weight of the ice may be making the building unstable.
Great. Crushed and frozen. That weather machine has to go.
You probably don't have much time.
Shit, gotta check that out!
Perfect landing. Tourists. They were visiting the center when Freeze arrived.
They must have been so
Yeah,
scared.
There's someone here.
Let's do this quietly.
never take an elevator in an emergency.
You want to take the stairs? Be my guest.
I'll bet these cables lead to Freeze in his machine. Belfry, what's happening out there?
Countless dead, and the temperature's still falling.
Damn it. I'm coming for you, Freeze. Nearly there. That must be Freeze's weather machine. I'm gonna try the disruptor.
Be careful, that machine is siphoning a lot of power.
Planted the field disruptor. It's charging.
Get away from my storm engine!
What? This piece of junk? Clear out now, or you'll regret it.
Irrelevant! I already have what I need! A storm has risen over Gotham. Nothing can stop it!
You're gonna pay for what you've done here.
You cannot run from me! I almost feel sorry for you! Gotham is doomed! There is nowhere to run! Batman promised my cure. He was not wise to break that promise.
Batman's dead, Freeze! But he was working to save you!
I found another way. One that demands chaos before the cure.
Hey! That disruptor pulse disrupts everything! Including your suit!
You dare goad me!
Damn it! I'm trying to warn you!
I am the city's end. You will die here. The cold will take you.
Tough now, huh, Freeze?
System overload. Cryogel cycling offline. Hard reset required.
Can't believe I'm doing this. Yeah.
System reset successful. Cryogel cycling online.
You dead in there?
You should have let me die. It would have been so much easier for you.
The weather machine is offline and the storm is clearing.
That ungrateful bastard said I should have let him die. Maybe he's right.
Victor always had the potential to bring disaster to Gotham. Until tonight, a kernel of humanity stopped him.
And now, it's up to me.
Welcome.
We've got Freeze locked up, but his cryo weapons are still out on the streets.
It will take more than that for the regulators to relinquish such impressive technology.
They won't. So we have to find their stockpiles and get rid of the guns.
Time for a chat with your regulator friends, then?
They'll be so glad to see me. We've got Freeze locked up, but his cryo weapons are still out on the streets.
It will take more than that for the regulators to relinquish such impressive technology.
They won't. So we have to find their stockpiles and get rid of the guns.
Time for a chat with your regulator friends, then?
They'll be so glad to see me.
Looks like we're almost through! What's going on?
Freeze's cryo guns. Where did you put them?
Okay. I'll tell you where they are.
Was that so hard?
Do be cautious in there, sir.
Time for Betty Bye.
Screw those digital decappers. They can pry my phone from my cold dead hands.
Take it easy.
What the hell? actually use it. If Freeze had let us go to the roof with him, he wouldn't be in prison right now.
Or maybe we'd all be sharing a cell.
You give those heroes too much credit.
And you don't give them enough.
You think Mr. Freeze will let us scavenge his gear?
Just relax.
Someone who can actually use it. If Freeze had let us go to the roof with him, he would
Be quiet.
Or maybe we'd all be sharing a cell.
You give those heroes too much credit.
And you don't give them enough.
What's he doing here?
Red Hood, we are getting reports of multiple robberies, all orchestrated by the regulators.
They must be planning something if they need that much stuff this quickly. Belfry, send me what you have. I'll check it out.
Officers requested on St. Adrian near the warehouse. Robbery in progress.
Get that money out of here and don't jimmy it up. So ready. We're clear! We're now!
And... Had enough?
Almost at the scene.
Got a jet.
Units needed by Gardner and Park. 10:30. Repeat 10:30. Robbery in progress.
We've almost got it! Time to make that money disappear!
I know what to do.
You're out. Watch your backs.
No! Shit! Someone's paying a visit!
You know you're screwed, right? The regulators have big plans, but I don't know what. If they're anything like a weather machine, we're in a lot of trouble.
Perhaps Mr. Freeze might know what his old associates are up to.